Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading from my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a forecast for March 23rd through the 30th, okay? So keep in mind, this is a collective energy reading. I wouldn't take everything super personal if you know it's not your situation. Only take what does apply and let the rest fly, okay? And if you are someone who's needing further guidance on exactly what you are going through, definitely make sure you check out my website. That's where you can get a 5-question reading for 2222. So check that out. Let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. So the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be the weekly theme for what you're going to experience. And I do have the throat chakra card here. We have the Ace of Swords, and we also have this card. It says, don't believe every shitty thought that you have. It says, thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards, okay? So with this, for one, let's talk about the throat chakra. This is about you guys being more in tune with speaking up for yourself. You guys are going to have instances where you're going to have to speak up for yourself. All right. You guys may also notice at times that your throat chakra is very blocked off, and moments where you're like allowing people to kind of, whether that's slander your name or run all over you, you're like, look, no, I need to change that. I need to speak up for myself a lot more. Okay. With the Ace of Swords as well, for a lot of you, you also may have to communicate exactly what understandings that you're receiving here. With the Ace of Swords, this is like getting clear on something. This is again communication as well. So this is like you having to really work on your communication, find a way to convey exactly what you're thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing where it's like, yeah, this is you guys being able to communicate more effectively. And then with this is also, with this card showing up, this goes pairing, or it's hand in hand with this Ace of Swords. So it's like, don't believe the negative thoughts that you're having. And for a lot of you, this week is about you guys getting clear and also clearing the air. Okay, so clarity mentally and also speaking up for yourself is the main things I'm getting from these cards. Now, when it comes to the beginning of the week, I do have the Foundation and Achievements card. I also have the Hierophant, and I also have the Keep That Shit to Yourself card, okay? And on the back it says, I love being criticized, said no one ever. So with these cards showing up, beginning of the week, this is about you guys really worrying about the security of your foundation, okay? For a lot of you, there's certain achievements and certain things that you are pushing for that you understand that, okay, in order for you to get to a place of feeling like you've done everything that you can do as far as your career is concerned and getting to a place of accomplishment and, receiving all good fortune in that sense, you guys are having this understanding in the beginning of the week that you have to visualize what you want. And also, the only way that you guys can get there is if you have, for one, certain support, because at times it is very hectic on the path towards success. And also when it comes to just your foundation with your family and your relationships, this is also understanding that there needs to be more togetherness, especially in trying times, okay? And with the Hierophant, this is also about your marriage. So for some of you, if you're married, you guys may have to really spend more time with your partner. Also make sure that you guys are working on the foundation of the marriage and just the family in general, especially if you guys do have kids. Now, if you're single, this is about you guys having more order within your home. And actually being, like I said, more in alignment with exactly what your foundation needs. And with this card, this is also making sure if you are feeling disgruntled in any sort of way with certain things that are taking place within your foundation, you guys need to make sure that you're not being hard on yourself, for one. Now, what I do see for the middle of the week, I do have the Love Begins card. I have the Knight of Pentacles, and I also have the F Feelings card. And it says, you have logic for a reason, use it. So with this, middle of the week, you guys may have some sort of new opportunity coming your way. This is for finances for some of you, and for others of you, this is more of love. And for others of you, it's not even a new opportunity. This is like you guys getting more in tune with a situation and understanding that the only way a relationship's going to work is if you actually pour into it. And for some of you also, you may be pouring way too much into a connection here to the point where you feel depleted at times. So make sure you're not doing that to yourself. But with the Knight of Pentacles as well, yeah, there may be a newer connection that's coming in for some of you. And this doesn't have to be a completely new person. It's just new to this time frame. And with the Knight of Pentacles, you guys are going to be urged to take things slow and not rush into things. Okay. Financially, there may be a slow up as well. But don't get too caught up into your emotions about that, because there's a slow up happening for everyone. Okay. Now, when it comes to the ending of the week, I do have the mental conflict card. I have the strength card, and I also have the get some sleep card. It says, you're being asked because you're tired. Face the pillow now. So ending of the week, you guys may be feeling very conflicted mentally. Okay, let's just be real. You may be in your own head. You may be thinking a little too hard in regards to certain moves that you want to make. You may be getting into your own head, the way I'm seeing this card. So be careful of that towards the end of the week. Okay, this just may be you mentally being psyched out for some reason. All right. And then with the strength card, you guys may have instances where, yeah, you're going to have to practice a level of strength with whatever negative thought patterns may be coming in. For some of you also, you may be getting into your own head about certain relationships that you have around you. This is beyond romantic. This is friendship, family, what have you. Some of you feel like you want to react in certain cases if there is some sort of issue in any of those relationships. And you may be realizing that the best thing for you to do is not really react, but to kind of holds back in a sense. And in a sense, that is good, but it's going back to the throat chakra card where you guys may be blocked off in that sense and not speaking up for yourself like how you need to. And some of you also, you do just need to get some rest. Like taking some time for yourself and getting some rest would definitely be beneficial. Now, the weekend energy, I do have transformation. We have the Hermit, and it says, do you really love them? Then wash, fold, and put away the clothes. So for the weekend, I am seeing that there is going to be some sort of changes that are taking place. This may be you guys doing some spring cleaning and throwing some things out and, you know, rearranging some things, changing the feng shui around you. This may be you guys changing your hair, changing the way that you know, go about dealing with certain people. You may be having this understanding by the weekend that, hey, certain people just don't deserve certain energy out of me, so I'm just not going to give it. Okay. Transformation also, this is just changes. This is endings for new beginnings. So for a lot of you, this may be you ending some friendships so that new ones can be made. This may be you, like I said, making some necessary changes to your routine as well. And with the Hermit card, this is self-analyzing. This is also being in isolation in a sense. So for a lot of you, you are going to be spending some time alone. And through you spending time alone, there's going to be a transformation that takes place in the way that you're thinking. And like I said, going about things in the relationships you have around you. And for some of you, yeah, you guys are going to have to really deal with certain instances where you have, you know, messiness going on in your life. Okay. This may be messy connections around you where, you know, certain people you have in your life, you guys just don't get along. You guys can't communicate with each other for some reason. You guys are going to have to, you know, finally deal with those situations, especially if this is like family members. I just keep getting that. Now, the overall lesson for what this week was supposed to bring you, we do have memories of love. I do have the Ace of Cups, and it says get hot and sweaty, work out and grow old as fuck together. So with these cards, this is for one, making sure you guys are not holding on to memories of the past to the point where you're not allowing yourself to move forward. Yes, we do naturally as human beings get into this place of, you know, being nostalgic and things of that nature. But if you had situations in the past that weren't good for you, Spirit's like, why are you even trying to reminisce on those situations? It's time for you to look past that. With the Ace of Cups as well, this is like, seeing the opportunities that are being presented to you, seeing how also being in tune with yourself as far as self-love is concerned will actually manifest new love into your life and also put you in a place of you feeling abundant as well. And also understanding for some of you that there is somebody who you have like a soulmate connection with, and that you guys do need to make sure you're guided by love than, you know, just being at each other's throats. And that's the way that a relationship can flourish. So that's what I'm seeing. Now, this is going to be the end of the reading. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance or clarity. If you were able to take something from this, please make sure you thumbs this video up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't so that you can stay up to date with my messages. Hit that notification bell as well. If you rarely see my messages pop up on your timeline, the notifications sometimes don't get sent out. So hit the notification bell. Make sure you guys book your reading, 5 questions for 2222. And I will see you in the next one, Aquarius.